We're here at opening day, 2026 opening day at the state capitol. And yes, things get started at 10 a.m. So we're here bright and early to get as much information as possible. And I want to introduce my first guest here, Ron Kouchi, Senate President, to fill us in on what is going to be at stake here, what's going to be discussed in the buildings behind me. Ron, thank you so much for joining us this morning. One of the big things that we were talking about a little off camera are the main points that you guys want to solve for or discuss, and it's from housing, cost of living, to food security. So in your mind, what do lawmakers need to prioritize the most this session from all the things that are going to be discussed?
Well, there's so many things that are going to affect the well-being of our residents. I need all of the different committee chairs to work hard on what's in their purview. We begin with the uncertainty from the federal government and the funding, the impact on the cost of health care, and so that would be at top of mind. We continue to put money towards affordability of housing as a critical issue, but pre-K classrooms and the goal of universal free pre-K, K through 12 education, the University of Hawaii system. If we're going to empower our children here in Hawaii to earn better wages and get that better life, education really is the ladder of opportunity for them. We found through COVID how food security vulnerable we are, but as we try to solve food security, it can help us mitigate wildfire threats by having active crop in the ground instead of dry, fallow land. It can help feed students, patients in our hospitals and our prisons, while we're supporting local farmers and bring that up. Insurance continues to be an issue that will be addressed, and the unresolved issues of last year and even some that we solve are going to need more attention again this year.
And we have 30 seconds left, Senate President. One thing that I wanted to touch on is results versus rhetoric. We've heard that a lot. So what will you deem as a successful session in terms of results over just rhetoric?
Well, and part of the rhetoric is it takes so long from the time you put the money in to when you can actually build a house, to go through all of the permitting system and everything else. So I think it's to continue to put money in and be at more groundbreakings. Hard hats and shovels is what we like to say, to see more units built, to have increase the physical number of seats for pre-K classrooms would be a tangible result, and to see an increased productivity from our local farming community is another way. And then certainly that healthcare is affordable and the most vulnerable in our community are protected through support for food banks and other kind of programs like that.